Okay, my thoughts on suicide. Suicide is not the answer to your problems, because suicide is the problem. If you are at a point in your life where you believe you'll be happier if you were dead, I promise you that you are wrong. If you or someone you know hates their life to the point where they just don't want to keep living anymore, something is sincerely wrong. No one should ever feel that their life is meaningless and so insignificant that if they died it'd be okay and that things would get better, because they won't. And it won't be okay. There's no coming back from suicide, and I know that seems like the point, but it's not. If you don't give your pain a chance to fix itself and you take your life, you're going to cause everyone you know pain that will never go away. The pain that you feel when you lose someone is the worst thing ever, and you can't fix that, and you can't bring the person back. And trust me, you don't want to cause that to someone else, because it is the worst feeling that someone really could ever endure. I know that the world is a shit place and it's full of shit people, but I promise, no matter how negatively you think of yourself and your life and everything, you are not one of these people. You're not a shit person. You have meaning. You mean something to the people in your life. There's no way to describe it, and sometimes you may not think anyone cares about you and you have no meaning to these other people, but you do. And sometimes it takes death to show that. But I promise you, that's not what you want. You don't want to realize how much you mean to people once you're dead, because that defeats the point of meaning anything to anyone. Whether you've only had suicidal thoughts, or maybe you've attempted once, or twice, or 3 times, it doesn't matter. It will always get better if you give life the chance to make things better. If you stop trying, there's no coming back. There's no feeling better. There's no feeling happy. You have to keep pushing, because you you can't just give up on everything without giving life 100% chance. I mean, I've attempted suicide 7 times. I've hated my life, and I still hate my life. And as much as I'd like to make that 8, I won't, because I am trying to give life the benefit of the doubt. I am trying to be happy. I am trying to make everything okay again. And it sucks, and it is so hard, but I'm living proof that it will get better if you keep trying. My life is not nearly as bad as it used to be. It is so much better, and that's because I have stayed here. I have stayed around, and I have not taken my life, because I am trying so hard to be happy. No matter what our lives throw at us, we can get through it. So just keep trying. Suicide is permanent, but pain isn't. So if you just hold on, I promise you pain will end. Whether it takes a week or months or years, however long, just know it will get better. And as much as you might not see it, there are people who need you in their lives. So just please don't give up. Please keep trying. If you feel like you want to take your life, or if you know someone that wants to, please get help. I can't stress that enough. Get help. Talk to someone, whether it's a doctor or your parents or a friend or even someone you've never met before. Please, just don't do anything until you expressed how you're feeling to people. You can't make these decisions without taking the time and explaining to someone how you're feeling. And you never know, maybe you can tell someone that you hate your life and they'll explain to you that they hate theirs. And it just happens. Everyone hates their life, but you have to give it a chance. I know a lot of people talk to me about wanting to die and stuff, and I don't care how many people talk to me. I will always be there to take one more person in and to talk to one more person, because I never want someone to take their life. Even if I don't know the person, even if I don't necessarily like the person or they don't like me, it doesn't matter to me. I'm always here to help, because I know what you're feeling, and I promise I will always try my hardest to help, and I will never stop trying, because I promise you your life has meaning. And if you haven't found it yet, you can't stop trying. You can't give up, because it's out there somewhere. Your life's meaning is out there, and you have to keep living and giving life a chance, and you have to find your meaning. And I promise it'll be worth it. Just please don't give up. If you take anything from this video, I know I've kind of gone off on tangents, but please just know that everything, as much as it seems like it will be okay. In the end, everything's going to be okay. Don't give up on your life before you've really had the chance to live it, and please know that there are always going to be people that love you, and they care about you, and there are always going to be people that need you in their lives, whether you see it or not. And suicide is not the answer to your problems. It is just another problem, and you have to push through, and you have to beat it, and I promise it's going to be worth it.